Did you know that rabbit manure makes biogas?
We strive to do green energy in a way that even the pumps that we are using are solar powered. We don't use electricity. There is a machine that can be able to convert that very biogas to electricity. And also there is a machine which we call it a compressor, that you can be able to compress that biogas. Then even you pack it to LPG gases.
Hello farmers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching this. Karibu to Dr. Agribiz show. I am your favorite host, Ruth Karaoke, and yet again we are here with a farmer called Emmanuel. I'll let him introduce himself. So you guys, he's not new here. You've just seen him from the last episode of rabbit farming. So right now we're proceeding to another episode, which is biogas. Yes. Did you know that rabbit manure makes biogas? I know many of us don't know, so he's here to educate us more on that. Karibu Bwana Emmanuel.
Hello, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Walk us through the bioproduction.
Biogas basically are natural gas that you usually get from animal byproducts.
Yeah.
Not only just rabbit manure, but any animal byproduct, as long as it's biodegradable, which can be able to be broken down. So when the gas is produced, the gas is called the methane gas that we usually get from biogas. That methane gas, that is the one that we usually burn so that we get energy or gas from it. So biogas has been there for a very long time, and it has been used even in with so many farmers.
Yeah.
Not only just rabbit farming, but you can also utilize it for rabbit. So for biogas, for you to produce biogas, I think we have 3 types of biogas, that is systems of biogas that you can be able to use. The first one, which is conventional one, the people that have used it for very long, it's called dome. Where you dig a hole and then you use things like maybe bricks to make a dome like something, and then you will be able to get your gas from there.
Yeah.
The tip is what we called where you can use like water tanks. You have like 2 water tanks. The one acts as reactor, the other one acts as a collector. So that's the second one. And then the third one is the most modern one that we are using, is where we use there is a specific paper,
The polythene
black
Yeah.
paper that you use, specific polythene paper, in a way that it's hard. It's not like the normal polythene paper that you have. It's hard, has been improved. It's a new technology, and it's more efficient in a way that it produces a lot of gas compared to the two normal ones that I've explained, because mostly it's exposed to the outward environment, of which heat play a very important role in the biogas production. So for us, the one that we are using is the polythene type of biogas, special polythene type of biogas, and it's serving a lot for us very well. So the process of biogas production, we usually have the 4 stages that usually happen in biogas production. The first is the mixing part of stage, and then we have the reactor part of stage, and then we have the emission, or the storage part of the biogas, and then we have the exit, which we usually call it slurry, which is refined biofertilizer. And when we start with the mixing part,
Yes.
as I said, it can be any biodegradable material, any manure can be able to produce for you biogas.
Yes, because I know most farmers, they relate with cow dung biogas, but rabbits.
Yeah, mostly they relate with the cow dung kind of biogas.
Yes.
But rabbit, it also has that capability of producing for you biogas. So what you just do for rabbit, you harvest your rabbit first. You harvest your rabbit manure first, and then you clean, you remove maybe any foreign materials like grasses. You clean it very well, and then you soak it overnight. You soak it overnight so that it can be able to be soft. After soaking it overnight, you put it in the reactor, then you mix, you press it so that it turns out to be like a cow manure. Yeah,
it gets fine.
Yeah, you refined it with your hands.
Yeah.
And then after that, you mix it in a ratio of around 1 to 3. You have soaked it maybe with the 1 bucket. Then you remix it in a ratio of like 1 to 3 or 1 to 2. It's depending with how
one is the dung and 2 is water.
Yes, water. Unlike the cow manure where you do the ratio of maybe 1 to 1.
Yeah.
Because cow manure, it's already somehow mixed. Yeah. But for rabbit, you do further dilution. Yeah. From there, from the mixer is when you pour it the reactor. Then it will move to the reactor. The reactor, basically what usually happens there is something that you can't see, but what usually happens there is what we call the anaerobic respiration. Yeah. So the enzymes, they act in a place where there is no oxygen. So you make sure, be it any form of biogas that you use, it has to be in anaerobic conditions. So when that reaction happens is when the methane gas is produced in anaerobic condition. So there is a specific enzymes that usually it's a natural enzyme. You don't add any enzyme there. It's just a natural enzymes that usually make that very reaction. Apart from enzyme, also what determines a lot is then first the substrate. That's the substrate that you have put there.
Yes.
Substrate is just I can say in a layman language, it's just the raw materials that you have put there.
Oh, like the dung itself.
The dung. Yeah. So the dung.
Yes.
And then we have the environmental conditions, the outward environmental condition, in a way that it works very well also when it's in a hot environment, because those enzymes do react very well in a hot environment. They are, it's like you have activated those enzymes. So in a place where it's hot, you will be able to produce a lot of biogas. So when the proper substrate in a good environmental condition, you can be able to produce. But for us, still with the type of biogas that we are using, still even in a cold condition, we still get biogas. Yeah.
So we are not restricted to a hot environment.
Yeah, but in a hot environment is when this balloon has a lot of biogas. But the gas that we usually have, it's enough for us. Even for us, the capacity is 12,000 liters. according to the capacity, we need to use like 4 buckets of rabbit manure each and every day. But for us, we do like half, which is still enough. So when we increase the capacity,
Yes.
the substrate that we are giving, still will get a lot of biogas, of which we can be able even to supply to neighbors.
So the biogas that you produce, it's only restricted to kitchen?
No, for us, we using it just for kitchen.
Yes.
But you can use it as a gas water heater.
Yeah.
We have specific biogas
Yes.
water heaters that you can install in your bathroom.
Yeah.
So that it gives you an instant water heater. Yeah.
So there's diverse.
Yeah, for us, I think maybe in 1 month's time or 2 months' time, I've already gotten the quotation and installed that. Apart from that, for people maybe who are doing maybe cow or goat farming, we shall have this machine called a shaft cutting machine that usually for cutting grasses.
Yes.
So there is a machine that usually converts that biogas. It can be able to run that very machine. Yeah, it's possible. So even there is a machine that can be able to convert that very biogas to electricity. And also there is a machine which we call it a compressor, that you can be able to compress that biogas. Then even you pack it to LPG gases. It can also be used as a natural, since it's a natural gas. We shall have nowadays cars that are run using natural gas. It's the same gas that you can be able to use it.
And you can get it from rabbits.
Yeah. Wow. So it has a lot of importance.
Yeah.
For us, we just started with the normal gas, but in near future we'll be moving to other importance of. That's like a value addition of that very gas.
Yeah. And I know most of us farmers, we were not familiar with the rabbit value addition on the manure biogas. So maybe you can enlighten us. Where did you get all this enlightenment from?
I think for me, I like to read a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just because of reading a lot and doing some research and also getting some information from YouTube, because nowadays you get so much information from YouTube. Even if you go to YouTube and then you just type biogas from rabbit manure, I think you'll get a video concerning that. So I got that information is what I used to capitalize it. So apart from the gas, the waste product, it's called bioslurry. It's called the slurry.
Yeah.
It's a refined biofertilizer that you pump it to your normal shamba or your normal crop farming field, and then it acts as a biofertilizer. It's a manure that has been refined. You just pour it to the stem place for your crop, and it has a lot of nitrogen.
So after it has given you the benefits of biogas, you also get to use it in your farm.
Yeah, we use it in your farm. So we usually just pump it.
Nothing goes to wastage.
Yeah.
So you pump it direct to the farm?
Yeah, we pump it just direct to the farm. We have a pump.
Yeah.
We usually use a solar water pump. So for us, we make at least we strive to do green energy in a way that even the pumps that we are using are solar powered. We don't use electricity. So we pump that very slurry to the shamba. Then you just apply it at the stem.
At the stem of the plant?
Of the plant, yeah. It has a lot of nitrogen.
Yeah.
It's a natural biofertilizer that you have. So when you're doing at the stem of the plant, at the same time, you use the rabbit urine to do the foliar spray. So like the kunde and managu, you just do the natural way.
since it's high in nitrogen.
Yeah. So basically that's what usually happens with the biogas. Three process, and the mixing part, the reactor part, and then you have the collection part that we usually have. We have something like a filter that usually filter that very gas, and then we usually have like two burners, the outside burner, and then the inside double burner to collect that very gas. And then we have the bioslurry, which is the byproduct of the gas of the biogas system.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys. I hope we've all learned together about the rabbit manure value addition on biogas. Until next time, adios.